Meeting of August 24, 2023. It is 10:56. Madam Secretary, can you please call the roll?
Okay, I just want to count the number in the room still. So we're still a committee of the whole, but I'll start with Director Conroy, who's absent, Director Grosboll.
Here.
Director Hill is absent, Maston.
Oh, here.
Farr. Present. Thank you. Vice Chair Garbarino.
Here.
Chair Hernandez.
Here.
And President Terrio.
I abide.
Thank you. You have a quorum. You are still a committee of the whole. We also have Directors Cochran. Oh, I don't think Director Giudice left. Rabbit, Rodoni, Snyder, and Beer. So you are committee of the whole. And then we still have Dennis Mulligan here.
Present.
Joe Wire.
Yes.
Eva Bauer Furbrish. Present. Manolius. Alan Chen still here with us in the back there. And Dave Rivera is here. Thank you. And Michael Hoffman.
Here.
And, oh, Kelly Hopper's over there. Okay, great. Our star of the show, and that confirms everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Colleagues, there's one item on the agenda today. It is to approve an enhanced vacation accrual policy for engineering inspector classifications. And I'd like to invite Kelly Hopper up to the podium to please tell us about this item.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm bringing an item that is similar to an item we brought forward to this committee last year for our engineering classification. And this is really essentially asking for an expansion of the modified vacation policy for some additional classifications in the engineering unit, principally our inspector classifications. When we're talking about a modified vacation accrual, what that essentially means is our current policy for the district for the majority of our employees is based upon years of service at the district. And the item that we brought to you last year for the engineering was vacation accrual based upon relevant experience, whether it was at the district or not. This was really a recruiting tool for us to be able to get some of those mid to late career employees or engineers that we needed who were most qualified to do the complex work of the engineering work of the district. And that has been quite successful. We're asking for that same modified policy to be with our engineering classifications. As you can see from the report, we have 7 authorized positions in this unit, of which 2 are currently vacant, and we are recruiting for. Most times what we're doing when we're recruiting these individuals, we're looking for skills that usually are, as I mentioned earlier, at the mid-career level. And many times the recruits, when they're asking questions about various benefits, it usually comes around to the discussion of vacation. And many of these people are already between 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And that 2 weeks seems to stop them. And we try to do our best sales job, but we're not often 100% successful in getting able to attract them. So we've talked with the union. The union is highly supportive of this. Actually, they were the ones who brought it forward to us initially, asked us to expand it. So I'm available to answer any questions, Madam Chair, that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. Dennis, do you have a few things to add?
If the board were to approve this in the coming months, we may come back with 1 or 2 more classifications where we think it's helpful, where it's clearly measurable. Have they been doing the job for several years? And so if you are amenable to this, we might come back with a few more positions this year. Full disclosure.
Thank you. Colleagues, are there any questions or comments? Yes, Director Maston.
Yeah, I have 2 questions, and I think you answered one. The first one is, how does this policy compare to other agencies, other area agencies, or just in general? And the second question is, what comments did the IFPTE have, and did they concur with the change? And I think you already answered that.
They strongly advocated the change to include all of their members. It's a little difficult to judge how we are in comparison to other agencies, because some agencies have PTO, like Sam Trans, they use PTO process. Others may have fewer floaters and holidays. I can think of a couple agencies that have fewer holidays than we provide, but more perhaps starting at a higher level. We're generally all, and I think Dennis can even confirm with this, but we're generally all kind of in that same playing field in terms of total number of days. It's just how they construct them.
Did the union have any suggestion on how to do it differently than this? I mean, did they say All right.
No.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Director Masson. I think I saw Director Tier's hand up. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Chair. So I wanted to speak very strongly in favor of this item. I will be voting yes. Right now, in order to attract inspectors, it is very, very difficult. There are jobs right now, paying over $100 direct in LA. That is what this district is competing with. Also, there are very liberal vacation policies and many agencies and I know in the private industry, people are paying bonuses, stipends, extra vacation, and to attract quality inspectors is very difficult right now. It's also very difficult to retain these individuals. So if our vacation accrual policy is not keeping up with other agencies and private companies, a lot of these individuals will jump to another job, especially the highly skilled ones. And that is why I'm voting strongly in favor of this.
Thank you, Director Tier. Any other questions or comments? Director Parr.
When I read it, I thought, oh, that's fair, I mean, if we really are not competitive, how many unions do we have, Dennis?
We have 25 collective bargaining agreements. I believe it's 14 different unions.
Okay. My hunch is that we have other areas where we're not able to recruit. And I just think we need to I'm in favor of this, but I think we need to be realistic about the fact that if this is the first, it won't be the last.
Correct. And this is actually the second, but it won't be the last.
But it won't be the
We
last.
envision a few other classifications that we're going to take a close look at that we'll want to come back on. Some are represented, some are not. And our goal is to get the staff with the requisite skills that will be successful and deliver all the services we do.
Well, we need the employees. I
That's
mean,
right.
we need to make sure we have the right people, so.
Thank you, Director Parr. Director Crawford?
Yes, it seemed to me the only difference here, generally, I think all of our employees end up with 30 days of leave. So it's just reconfiguring the numbers, and it makes sense because from government, we always had to start with one, and you'd have to go through a big process to get the board to agree to say, oh yeah, you got 5 years experience, we'll give you that start. So it makes sense. Too bad we couldn't do it all at once, but anyway, we'll move forward.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments from the board members? Okay, can we?
Director Garbarino, did you?
I just was going to make a motion. No comment. Yeah, in support of the.
Thank you very much. Thank you. There's been, this item's been motioned and seconded, but we should take a moment to allow the public to chime in. Madam Secretary, can you please handle that first?
Thank you. Just seeing we don't have anyone in the room, but I believe you have someone on your line that would like to speak on this item. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. Thank you. David Pilpel. David, go ahead.
Great. Can you hear me this morning?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay. So David Pilpel, San Francisco. I am not necessarily opposed to this change, but I am concerned about the growing inequities in salary, benefits, and policies among district departments, divisions, and employees. I ask this committee to see those inequities clearly and consider how that impacts recruitment, retention, and internal morale throughout the district. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pilpel. Does that conclude the public comment?
Justine, do you have any other speakers or is that it?
No, we have no additional speakers. Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you. That concludes our public comment.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, colleagues, for your thoughtful comments. Thank you, Kelly Hopper, for the presentation. Thank you, Dennis, for those additional bits of information. Very important. This item's been, we have a motion and a second on this item, so let's move to roll call vote, please. Madam Secretary?
Got it. Thank you. Voting on item number 3 with the first and second, starting with Director Conroy is absent, Dorsey is absent, and Guardio is absent. Garbarino.
Aye.
Giudice is absent. Grosboll.
Aye.
Hernandez.
Aye.
Maston.
Aye.
Moulton Peters is absent. Parr.
Aye.
Rabbit.
Aye.
Rodoni.
Aye.
Stefani's absent. Snyder.
Aye.
Stephanie's absent. Fear.
Aye.
Second Vice President Hill's absent. First Vice President Cochran.
Yes.
And President Hughes.
Yes.
You have 11 ayes.
Thank you very much. The item passes.
I didn't realize
Well,
that you
this,
guys were doing the mill rights. up
I
there.
suppose, as per the requirement to make sure that the public has an opportunity to fully participate in this meeting, I'd like to ask the district secretary and Justine Bach also if there's any additional public comment on any other items as to this.
Thank you. Justine, we have no speakers in the room. Do you have any other speakers under public comment item number 4?
We have no other speakers. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Colleagues, that concludes the use of this committee. May I have a motion to adjourn? So moved. Second? Is there anyone opposed to adjourning this meeting? Is that your Donald Duck? Seeing none-
Police director Rabbit has a comment.
What is happening?
You got a new puppy. I got a puppy video.
You have to bring the puppy tomorrow.
That's right.
Thank you very much, colleagues. This meeting's adjourned.
11:07.